Hey there, Yinzers, Double AP, bringing you another episode of Yinzology, the study of everything Pittsburgh. So today we're not doing an unboxing, but a very exciting tubular untubing. This is from a local Pittsburgh artist who we were good friends in high school. Haven't really been able to keep in touch, but she is an amazing artist. And I'll put her website link down in the description. Be sure to check out her website. Her name is Annie Heisey, and she's extremely talented artist. And if you are a Yinzer, you will recognize this painting in seconds. That's why I love it. Well, Yinzer, you'll know that it's a sister bridge. You may not know which sister bridge it is, but you definitely know within seconds that this is one of the sister bridges. This happens to be the Andy Warhol Bridge in that classic Aztec gold to represent black and gold. When it had a makeover in 1975, used to be painted green and gray. Now the sister bridges are almost identical, and there's no other set of bridges like them in the world. They hold so much history in our city. They had to be rebuilt because of the War Department. The old wooden bridges and just they wouldn't hold the trolleys, the weight of the trolleys. And I think at one time people had to pay a toll to get across. And the War Department came along and said, hey, you've got to redo these bridges so ships can go underneath. So the Allegheny County Department of Public Works bought the bridges, and they said, we're going to take this project on. And they decided to build the bridges. They're technically the 6th Street, 7th Street, and the 9th Street bridges that were given specific names to honor specific people. The 6th Street Bridge is Roberto Clemente, the legendary right fielder of the Pittsburgh Pirates. This one happens to be the 7th Street Bridge, Andy Warhol, the pop icon artist, filmmaker. And the 9th Street Bridge was named after Rachel Carson, who was a marine biologist and a conservationist to protect the environment, and wrote some beautiful books on nature. And these bridges are, if you're a Yinzer, how do I say this? Just about every Yinzer has had to walk across this bridge, one of these bridges, at one time or another. You go downtown, at one time parking was not very good, and so you had to park in the city, and you had to take one of these bridges to cross over to see a baseball game at PNC Park or Heinz Field at the football stadium. Or it's a vital connection to the North Side and all of the museums, like the Andy Warhol Museum and the Children's Museum and the Aviary. And all of these are connected to downtown. And so you walk across, and this is a vivid reminder of what you do. You not only look over and you look down at the water, but you also look up at the beautiful engineering and architecture of these bridges. I believe Roberto Clemente in the 1920s, I could be wrong about the date, but it was voted one of the most beautiful constructed steel bridges. We talked about how they are almost identical, but they're also very unique in that they are self-anchored suspension bridges. And there's not too many bridges like them in the world. And I really think Annie captured the essence of the beauty of the steel construction. Again, the wonderful engineering and the beautiful architecture of the arches and the cables and the bolts and the rivets takes you right back to a time where you had to walk across one of these bridges to get to an event or to get to parking or to get wherever you were going, either walking or biking or on Pat transits or in your car. As a Yinzer, the sister bridges are a part of, they're a beautiful reminder of home. What I love about this is you can see it's partly cloudy and you see that beautiful blue sky behind the clouds. And for a Yinzer in Pittsburgh, this is a glimpse of hope that there is a sun behind those clouds and there are blue skies. And you get excited when you see a little bit of blue, but you'll notice there's still that gray, a little bit of gray. So be sure to go check her website out. Support a local Pittsburgh artist. We have a lot of them. And she also included, this is another painting she did.